So welcome to the 77th annual Rotary Show. What do you think about that? You can celebrate just because you're at the 77th one. And one of the members of our chorus actually is 77 this year. And I think he's been singing in the chorus the entire time. I'm not sure. What do you think? Should we get the show on the road? Yes. I think so.
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to the 77th Annual Rotary Show. We're thrilled that you're joining us to celebrate the good works programs of Rotary and to have a little fun along the way. We'll present some light entertainment, sing a song or two, introduce some wonderful talent, and close with a bit of news to round out your evening. Now give it up for our new band leader but old band mate, Steve Stargart, as he takes the reins this year. On bass, Andy Evans. Phil Tarzan on guitar. Our percussionist, Lindy Lindenau. On woodwinds, Don Metcalf, with Kevin Smith on trumpet and the rousing trombone of the old master himself, Mike Hunter. And to lead things off, the Rotary Show Chorus under the able direction of Al Bonney and Maury Allen. Al, the baton is yours.
get me started. I'm lost and aberrant, stubborn, reverent, always relevant and intelligent. It's our 77 Rotary Show.
And now, your Rotary Show announcer for this evening, please welcome Mr. Traverse City himself, the ever bountiful Randy Camps.
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, and welcome to the 77th Annual Rotary Show, a Traverse City tradition since 1942. Your ticket purchase, as well as all net proceeds from the ad sales displayed in the Rotary Good News you received, fund good works in our community. Thank you so much for joining us. And now on with the show. Each year, our show pays tribute to a momentous event in our community that has touched our lives. After 22 years of analysis, community input, and planning paralysis, the city of Traverse City has finally made a decision on 8th Street. The chorus has selected songs from the boomer generation's formative years and stands as an illustration of the breadth of music that came out of the 60s and 70s, making these songs indeed boomer favorites. These songs were released between 1961 and 1974. You will recognize all of these songs because each one rose to be number 5 or higher on the Billboard pop charts, and 2 were named by Rolling Stone magazine as being among the top 500 songs of all time. Feel free, if you are able, to dance in the aisles. Clap your hands or sing along. Hey, that's what us boomers do. Enjoy. Chorus.
When the sun beats down and burns the tar upon the roof, and your shoes get so hot you wish your tired feet were fireproof.
Under the boardwalk, down by the sea, yeah.
On a blanket with my baby is where I'll be.
Under the boardwalk,
Out of the sun,
under the boardwalk,
we'll be having some fun.
under the boardwalk,
People walking
under
above,
the boardwalk.
we'll be falling in love for the boardwalk, boardwalk.
hear some funky Dixieland. Pretty mama, come and take me by the hand.
By the hand, take me by the hand. Pretty mama, won't you dance with your daddy all night long?
I'd like to hear some funky Dixieland. Pretty mama, come and take me by the hand.
By the hand, take me by the hand. Pretty mama, won't you dance with your daddy all night long?
I'd like to hear some funky Dixieland. Pretty mama, come and take me by the hand.
By the hand, pretty mama, won't you dance with your daddy all night long?
I'd like to hear some funky Dixieland. Pretty mama, come and take me by the hand.
By the hand, pretty mama, won't you dance with your daddy all night long?
When a repeat picks up the price in the church where a wedding has been, lives in a dream, waits at the window, wearing a face that she keeps in a jar by the door. Who is it for? All the lonely people. Where do they all come from? All the lonely people. Where do they all belong?
Your mama don't dance and your daddy don't rock and roll. Your mama don't dance and your daddy don't rock and roll. When the evening rolls around and it's time to hit the town, where do you go to rock and roll? The old folks say that you gotta end your day by 10. If you're out on a date, don't you bring her home late, 'cause it's a sin. You know there's no excuse, you know you're gonna lose, you'll never win. I'll say it again. Your mama don't dance and your daddy don't rock and roll. Your mama don't dance and your daddy don't rock and roll. When evening rolls around and it's time to hit the town, where do you go? Rock and roll. It's time to go around and it's time to hit the town, where do you go? Rock and roll.
Everybody needs somebody. Everybody needs somebody to love.
Someone to love,
Someone to love,
someone to miss,
someone to miss,
someone to kiss.
someone to kiss. I need you, you, you. I need you, you, you. I need you, you, you. I need you, you, you.
Sometimes I feel a little sad. My baby mistreats me, and I get a little bit mad.
I need you, you, you. 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 Everybody needs somebody. Everybody needs somebody. Everybody needs somebody. I need you, you, you.
I need you, you.
Need somebody to love.
Rotary President Allison Beers is all about building and promoting Rotary. This year, along with her cast of minions, celebrate Rotary's achievements from a female perspective.
She was an American girl, raised on promises. She couldn't help thinking that there was a little more to life, doing something else. After all, it was a great big world, with lots of ways to volunteer. Again, if she had to die trying, she had one little promise she was gonna keep.
Oh yeah, alright.
Go all in, baby. Come do what's right.
Do what's right.
She was
A Rotary girl.
well, it was kinda cool when she joined. She stood together with the worldwide team. Yeah, she could see the difference she made out in the world and in her community. And a bonus, she made lots of friends, and her club felt like
Family.
service above self. That is our motto. Come be the change with me. Oh yeah, alright. Go all in, baby. Come do what's right.
What's right?
She was a Rotary girl.
Ever since Al Gore invented the internet, communities across the nation have moved to outsourcing incoming call requests to offshore vendors. Traverse City is no exception. Let's check in on one such vendor and see how it's going.
Tourism help desk. This is Trevor. How may I be helping you? Yes, Traverse City is the top tourist destination in the world. July? Ah, yes, madam. It is a very excellent time to be visiting to avoid the crowding of the many beautiful sights to see. We have the Sleepy Bear Dunes. There is a big mountain of sand that people love to climb. It is giving them the feeling of being trapped in a desert. There is an ocean at the end of the big sand mountain. Huh? Lake Michigan is not an ocean? Really? Have you ever been here for the whale watching? Marlin fishing season? Or swimming with dolphins? How can you say that it is not an ocean? Yes, of course, I'm in Traverse City. Eh? Yes, we have many wonderful restaurants that have made us the foodie capital of the world. There is the Pizza Hut for the finest in Italian cuisine, or you may like the southern stylings of Kentucky Fried Chicken. Oh no, it cannot be. KFC has closed. But do not fear, madam. There is a McDonald's right next to it, where they have the best big plewa mac anywhere. 2 cherry plewa patties, special sauce, lettuce, cheese, pickles, onions on a sesame seed bun. Getting around the city is very easy. Yes, we have a front street, and we even have back street. But I highly recommend that you use the very well-known 8th Street, the center of all activity in our beautiful city. 8th Street is the most convenient route in town and easily accessed anytime from May through October. Ah, parking. Well, the city is only 14 blocks. Garfield Township is beyond that. No problem, madam. The whole Garfield Township is a parking lot. Happy to be of service. You have reached emergency services. Please hold. Thank you for calling Traverse City Animal Control. This is Kevin. How may I be helping you? You say there is a cow on the road. Holy cow. So what seems to be the problem? Oh, there shouldn't be a cow on the road. Yes, of course I know that. No. You cannot shoot it. This is what you must do. Do not look into the cow's eyes. Approach the cow with bowed head and politely ask it to move. No. Please, sir, you do not need to be using such language in front of the cow. What? You say it is not a cow? It is a buffalo. Well, in that case, shoot it. Make it into a big barbecue picnic and invite the whole community. You can even ask the Rotarians to help you with this picnic. Thank you for calling. You have reached emergency services. Please hold. Thank you for calling City Commission. How may I be helping you? No, you did not speak to me on the Tourism and Animal Control Help Desk. That was not me. That was my doppelganger. No, really. I'm not swearing at you, madam. What is your complaint? Yes, of course I am in Traverse City. No, I assure you I am not in India. I live in Cedar. Yes, Cedar. C-E-D-A-R. Cedar, Michigan, A. as if it is any of your business. Well, of course you may. Please wait a moment. Hello, this is my supervisor. What do you mean I'm not his supervisor? Of course, I am so my supervisor. She hung up. You have reached emergency services. Hello? Hello? There you are. Please hold. Thank you for calling Traverse City Phone Services. I remind you, I am here for all your outsourcing needs.
I'll just do it right. Parodies, for whatever purpose you choose to apply them, have been around since Aristotle, probably because they are so much fun. Parodies are fun to write and fun to sing. Our TC parodies tonight are brought to you thanks to the creativity of three very funny improvisational actors from the Old Town Playhouse: Clover, Roy, Betsy Willis, and Matt Byer. The Rotary Chorus elected again to seek parodies about our wonderful city and its citizens and foibles that make living here so much fun. We hope you have as much fun listening to our TC parodies as we have had learning to sing them. Chorus.
So many things that we all love about Traverse City. My list would be endless.
However, in this song from The Sound of Music, we will be singing about some of our least favorite things.
Crosswalks on highways and potholes on 8th Street.
Festival tourists meet gridlock on Front Street.
Inflated prices that summertime brings. These are a few of my favorite things.
Not enough parking and rent that keeps climbing. High-priced hotel rooms, they're nickel and diming. Loud jets that fly and the boom that they bring. These are a few of my favorite things. When the frost bites, when my cheeks sting, when the driving's bad, I simply remember my favorite things, and then I feel just as bad.
In My Fair Lady, Eliza Doolittle sang about a loverly life. Somehow I don't think she was house hunting in Traverse City.
All I want is a house somewhere, nice and close to the family fair. Not over in Bel Air, oh, wouldn't it be lovely?
Downtown condos are awfully nice. Old town neighbors would suffice. And I would pay the the Easling Pool. Of course, Slabtown would rule, oh, wouldn't it be loverly, 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 loverly.
As a longtime resident of Traverse City, I love driving around town and remembering all the famous buildings we have, like the Opera House.
But this is the 21st century. Now we have to remember passwords. Not so easy.
Try to remember the password you entered. One cap, a symbol, and a number.
Try to remember the password you entered for banks and Facebook and Amazon shopping. Facebook.
Try to remember the password you entered when you were younger and thought you were clever. Try to remember, and if you remember, hit enter, enter, enter.
Disco was hot in the 1970s, and it returned with the musical Mamma Mia and its song Dancing Queen.
Tonight, we have some fun with Dancing Queen and the challenge of naming our Traverse City baseball team.
They can swing, they can slide, having the time of their life. Oh, it's a vote so extreme, naming the baseball team. Friday night and the lights are aglow. Bases full and 2 outs to go. Can we root for the Sasquatch? Now we're on a tear. How about the Doom Bears?
Traverse City can't name their team. Choice is lame and they make us scream. We could be the pit spitters or tree shakers too. Bet if they get black pearls, maybe they meant black squirrels. Could be the Dogman team, tough and tan Michiganders dream. Name the team, let's not mess with their self-esteem. Oh yeah, they can swing, they can slide, having the time of their life. Oh, it's bitters one, it's bitters, we named the baseball team.
Our last parody of the evening, also from The Sound of Music, is dedicated to Al Bonney with love and gratitude as he retires after 15 years of directing the mighty Rotary Chorus.
The chorus would like to express its appreciation for all of Al's years of service, leadership, and hard work as a Rotarian. His efforts have truly been making a difference in our community and throughout the world. Thank you, Al.
I went to school at Denison. His range was baritone. He likes to play the trumpet, but he could have played trombone. His music skills are so advanced, we put him on the throne. He even plays some Dixie on the another like Albany, a Rotary hero, a man of great renown. Many a cool thing he's done in his lifetime.
Many a child he saved from polio.
And when he builds a wooden boat, we're told it's sure to float. And what about the Rotary Show? So how do we thank a leader like Albany? How do we say goodbye to our maestro?
Good evening and welcome to the 77th Annual Rotary Show. Thank you so much everyone for coming. I really appreciate it. I'm Allison Beers. I'm the president of the Traverse City Rotary Club.
And I'm Max Anderson. I am the chair of ad sales for the Rotary Club of Traverse City.
Your purchase of a ticket, a program, a sponsorship, a box of popcorn, and a raffle ticket all support the Rotary Good Works Fund.
The Good Works Fund gives grants up to $5,000 4 times a year to a wide variety of projects. Over the last 11 years, we have given $486,000 to over 350 organizations. All of those organizations are primarily in the Traverse City area. The list of Good Works grants recipients is scrolling up behind us. We are honored that we can support all of these worthwhile organizations through funds raised by our annual Rotary Show.
So people often ask us, why does your Rotary Club still raise money? Aren't you the richest Rotary Club in the world? And the answer is simple. We have been blessed with the royalties from oil and gas at wells on property we own, but we are a service-based organization at heart. Rotary Charities makes larger grants in a 5-county area, and the Good Works Fund focuses on smaller grants right in Grand Traverse County.
You can read a lot more about our club, Good Works, Rotary Charities, and Rotary Camps and Services in the show program. But now, it's time for the 50-50 raffle. Half of the money in tonight's pot will go to one lucky person in tonight's audience, and the other half will benefit even more people through the Good Works Fund.
Get your tickets out. All right, how much money's in there?
$296.
Okay, the winner is... Our helpers will bring the money to you. Wave your arms high so they don't keep the money.
5, 7, 1, 6, 3, 0.
Where's our lucky winner?
Who is it?
Congratulations!
Right back there.
Enjoy the show and thank you so much for coming out. There's 2 more nights. Tell all your friends.
Yes, we do.
Congratulations to the winner, and thanks everybody who bought a ticket. Ladies and gentlemen, we all have to make choices in life. Here's Rotarian Connor Miller, accompanied by Jennifer Yates, with a melancholy reminder that we should grasp every opportunity to serve others while we can. Performed to the contemporary tune, When I Had the Chance.
Crew, we need power. Crew.
It's a cappella. Get ready.
Thanks.
Same club, but it feels just a little bit different now. Same time, same place, but it don't seem the same. When Rotarians talk about you, all it does is just tear me down. 'Cause my heart breaks a little when I hear your name. It all just sounds like too young, too dumb to realize that I should have helped with tag day and joined more committees. Should have gave more volunteer hours when I had the chance. Participated in grant reviews 'cause I know just how important that is. Do all the things I should have done when Marsha was exec. My pride, my ego, my needs, and my selfish ways caused me not to give the time that I could have given. Now I'll never get to clean up the mess I made. No, and it haunts me every time I close my eyes. It all just sounds like too young, too dumb to realize that I should have helped with tag day and joined more committees. Should have gave more volunteer hours when I had the chance. Participated in grant reviews 'cause I know just how important that is. Do all the things I should have done when Marsha was exec. Although it hurts, I'll be the first to say that I was wrong. Oh, I know I'm probably much too late to try and apologize for my mistakes, but I just want you to know, with Becky I'll do better, do the best I can, give my volunteer hours every chance I get, participate in grant reviews 'cause I know just how important that is. Do all the things I should have done when Marsha music sang. Do all the things I should have done when Marcia was exec.
Finding a soulmate has always been a journey. Today's dating scene is no exception. Technology has certainly enhanced the exchange of information, but school is still out as to whether or not it really improves things. The Rotary Show now examines what all this really means to those seeking love and companionship.
Meet me here in Oh, you're gonna cancel on me for the third time in a week? God, I'm just gonna sit down and get a beer. Dude, it makes me lose faith in humanity. A bunch of crap. Whatever.
Hi.
Yeah, I'll take a Bud Light.
Hey, it's me.
Yeah, no, Bud Light, please. Oh, well, hello.
Hi.
Hi.
You look really good.
I guess I do look
Yeah?
pretty good.
Did,
Yeah.
Did you do something different with your hair?
I sculpted my beard.
Oh, yeah.
I did.
Yeah.
Yeah, trim that right
Like,
up.
Chris.
Excuse me?
Chris.
No, I think you've got me mistaken
No,
with somebody
no,
else.
silly. I'm Chris.
Oh, you're Chris. Oh, okay. No, I see. I thought I was Chris. It's funny because, well, it's wonderful to meet you, Chris.
Actually, we've met several times.
Yeah, yes, of course we've met. And Chris, where was it that we met that time? That I met you when I met you before? When we met?
It was at a party.
One of those boring work parties, right?
No.
The party of your mutual friend?
Yes,
Yes,
yeah,
that's the
yeah.
one. It was
Uh-huh.
Bobby's party. Had to be Bobby's.
No.
It wasn't Bobby's, okay. It was Steve's?
No.
Mark's?
No.
D-Dog's?
Who's D-Dog?
You don't know D-Dog?
I don't know a D-Dog.
Okay. Andy.
Yes!
Yes!
Andy!
Andy's
Yeah.
party. Yes, yes. Andy throws some wicked parties.
Oh, they are crazy.
Absolute ragers.
Remember you got that tattoo?
I do, yeah, from what I remember of them anyways. Yeah, that's great. How is that guy anyways?
She's good.
Andy hates it when I forget that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But we watched a movie.
That's right, we did. And I think it was similar to, but not exactly, Schindler's List. Yeah. We watched it and we wept.
It was beaches, and you wept.
Okay.
And then we went for a walk.
On our feet, if I remember correctly.
Yes, we walked to the top of the hill.
We did walk to the top of the hill.
Yes, and we stood at the lookout, and well, we ate sandwiches.
That's right, we ate sandwiches, yes, and we ate those sandwiches with our hands because that's the only way to eat a sandwich. Right, Chris?
Yeah.
Yes, it is. Yes, it is. Only way to do it. Tell me, Chris, do you still take walks? Do you still eat sandwiches?
Well, I still go for walks. Don't eat as many sandwiches as I used to. Too many carbs.
Well.
Do remember what we did at the top of the hill?
At the lookout, right?
Yeah, we were at the
Yeah,
lookout.
the lookout. You know, I do remember, actually. Yeah, I think that we, no, I know, we just looked out. And I remember that we talked about how the reflections of the stars, you know, the lights from the buildings and the cars looked like reflections in the stars that shined so bright in that beautiful night.
It was daytime.
The daytime of the night.
Do you remember what you said to me?
Not word for word exactly, Chris, but I remember there were some verbs.
Oh, there were verbs. There were lots and lots of verbs.
That's good.
But what you said to me is that to meet you here in 1 year, and that you just needed some time to clear your head, and, well, clearly you've done that. We have a child.
Right?
Yeah, we have a little girl.
Oh, hold on a minute. So, okay, we have a kid?
Yeah.
Chris? Mm-hmm. Why didn't you tell, why didn't you walk in you're supposed to lead with that. You don't like all these pleasantries and everything else, and then you come here and drop this bomb, we got a kid? I mean, I guess that's awesome. I've always wanted a kid. Does it have my devilishly good looks? Does it have my beautiful eyes, my way with words? Does it have my magnificent beard?
No, not exactly. We adopted. Don't you remember? It was a very difficult process.
I got nothing. Chris, are you 100% positive that it was me that you adopted?
I'm sure it was you, Art.
No, see, my name is Max. Yeah.
Oh
yeah,
my
wrong
God.
guy.
Wrong
guy.
I am so.
Wow.
I am
Okay,
mortified.
no, this is a good. No, this
No,
is
no,
fine. Don't
no.
worry about it. Actually, Chris, let me tell you, this kind of thing, it happens to me all the time. It's like at least twice a week I get mistaken for somebody's baby daddy, and I think it's just my magnificent beard. It's just part of. It's a blessing and a curse.
Well,
Both.
but Art has one of those big, hairy faces.
Who's Art?
Art! Oh, honey, you're here! Oh, come here! Oh, it's been so long. Yeah. Oh, yes. Oh, baby, come home with me. Let's catch up on some things. Yeah.
Well, Dad? Whoa. Andy, dude, you're not gonna believe what just happened to me. Holy Moses. Oh.
Gentlemen, ladies and gentlemen, during rehearsal we discovered that we needed a little extra fill time because there's a lot to set up here. So, to fill the time, I'd like the most interesting man in Traverse City to come up and tell you something interesting.
I feel like I'm being followed. Two men were sitting in a bar. One man says, "You know, lions have sex 10 to 15 times a day." His buddy says, "Oh, darn, I just joined Rotary." I just got back from Dubai where I was offered 40 camels for my wife. I smoke Marlboros, but what the heck, a deal's a deal. I told my wife Maria to embrace her mistakes. She gave me a hug. You know, I've been worried about growing old. My wife tells me, "Don't worry about it. You'll still do stupid things, just slower." Science has determined that men say 10,000 words a day and women say 20,000. Maria explains that that's because women have to say things twice to their husband. I said, what? The cause of the fire at Notre Dame is still undetermined, but Quasimodo has a hunch. Thank you for supporting Rotary. We appreciate it. Enjoy the night.
I told you it was interesting. Ladies and gentlemen, just back from their weekend happy birthday tour, the hardest trying good time fun band in Traverse City, please welcome the Time Bombs.
Hey guys, what's up? Thanks for coming to the Rotary Show. Thank you to my fan over there. I love being in this club, and I love everything that it stands for, and thank you so much for supporting it, and I love Traverse City. My name's Amanda, and this is my band, the Time Bombs. Thank you. Turning plays the guitar, I pick a banjo now. All these North Country waiters keep on getting me down. Lost my money playing poker, so I had to leave town. But I ain't turning back, living that old life no more. So rock me, mama, like a wagon wheel. Rock me, mama, any way you feel. Hey, mama, rock me. Rock me, mama, like the wind and the rain. Rock me, mama, like the southbound train. Hey, mama, rock me. Headed from the south without a roanoke. I caught a trucker out of Philly, had a nice long tow. He's headed west from the Cumberland Gap to Johnson City, Tennessee. And I gotta get a move on before the sun. I hear my baby calling my name and I know that she's the only one. If I die in Raleigh, at least I will die free. So rock me, mama, like a wagon wheel. Rock me, mama, any way you feel. Hey, mama, rock me. Rock me, mama, like the wind and the rain. Rock me, mama, like a southbound train. Hey, mama, rock me. Hey, mama, rock me. Thank you so much.
Ladies and gentlemen, as I mentioned, Rotarians have been putting on the show since 1942. And the constant thing in this, there have been many changes and complexities, but the constant thing in this has always been our jail crew. So give them a hand. It's the only time they get out, so they enjoy it. And now, ladies and gentlemen, from someplace way down below Motown, singing about our town, the Four Bottoms.
Traverse City, Michigan, you know that I love you. Oh, I can't help myself, I love you and nowhere else. People wanna live here, some come and some go. I can't afford a place to rent, cheap housing is heaven sent. Word to McIntyre, you can't build no higher, or Parsons will sue. Ooh, we tried to vote you out, stop trying to block our view. Traverse City, Michigan, winter here is tough on me. Oh, I can't get a tan, and it feels working for free. Wanna tell the record eagle just how I feel. And I've tried, 200 words can't share my pain. Agony bottled up inside. State theater is great, safe from awful fate. The movies aren't too new, nothing too taboo. It's run by volunteers, yes, they deserve our tears. Ooh, Traverse City, Michigan, what will we do? Oh, there's no place to park, and I got a ticket to Traverse City, Michigan. What can I do? Volunteer to help folks out at the NMC barbecue. Oh, Traverse City, Michigan, I love you. I can't help myself. I love you and nowhere else.
Well, we got to the bottom of that. Ladies and gentlemen, Rotarians pride themselves on responding yes when asked by another Rotarian for assistance. Our next act isn't made up of Rotarians, but they said yes, but they really didn't have a choice. Hailing from Charlevoix, here's Charlie Hips Widoff on harmonica, and the son of our show conductor, Al Bonney, the son's name is Jim Bonney, on Resphonic slide guitar, presenting their own take on roots music and acoustic Americana music genre. Please welcome the Crosscut Kings.
Is this thing on? I just drove in from Charlevoix, and I left the microphone for this downstairs, so you're going to have to wait for just 1 second. Talk amongst yourselves.
He had no idea this was being recorded this evening. So, yeah, why don't you breathe something in their hips?
Hey, how you guys doing? Hey, this is a great event, so thanks you guys for supporting this. And hey, there's Jim. While Jim's getting his mic hooked up, I'm gonna do a little train with him for you guys. Train going down the trail. Took my baby, she ain't coming back. Catch a ride now if I could. Quit playing harp, stop chopping wood. Engine number 9, rolling down that Chicago. If that train falls off the track, now do you want your money back?
Times get hard, things don't change. Play by the rules, lose your game. I lost my job when the factory closed. Just a fucking hour down in Mexico. Paycheck came and it was already spent. Not even enough, couldn't even pay my rent. I looked for work and I wired myself a real thin. If you love me, Peggy, don't you turn me in. If you love me, Peggy, don't turn me in. If you love me, Peggy, don't turn me in. Don't turn me in. Kiss the girls, think of something to say. Take care of Millie and Harper J. Don't tell the neighbors, not a single thing. If they ask about me, say I went to sea. Tell the neighbors that I'm not around. They go I'm looking, to go find. Stealing bread to eat, people don't call that sin. If you love me, Peggy, don't you turn me in. If you love me, Peggy, don't turn me in. If you love me, Peggy, don't turn me in. Down on the run and the cops going found. I got baby and I'm not found. Still and gone, baby, I'm on wild. Look out your window and I'm on a smile. I stealing bread, don't call that sin. If you love me, Peggy, don't you turn me in. If you love me, Peggy, don't turn me in. If you love me, Peggy, don't turn me in. Jim, Bonnie on the slide guitar, hit that down. I started dying, but I ain't done yet. I got a tank full of fumes, sniff a blow. Well, I'm all cranked up, I got no place to go. That's all now, baby, I'm through with you. I didn't want to be, but my plan fell through. I ditched the Dodge down by the riverbed. If I show this face, they're gonna shoot me dead. 48 states want me for my crime. I don't mind dying, but I won't do time. Gonna come home bleeding, gonna go out again. If you love me, Peggy, don't you turn me in. If you love me, Peggy, don't turn me in. If you love me, Peggy, don't turn me in. Don't turn me in. Don't turn me in. Don't turn me in. Don't turn me in.
Thank you very much. The microphones are not our friends this evening, but you guys are. Thank you very much. Y'all are kind. We're gonna do one more for you. as soon as I get this tune, you'll thank me now for taking the time to do this. You'll thank me later. Let's see how the microphone's treat us this time. I wanna run. I want to hide. I wanna tear down the walls that hold me inside. I wanna reach out, touch the flame. Well, the streets have no names. I wanna feel sunlight on my face. I see a dust cloud disappear without a trace. Show you a place high on the desert plain, where the streets have no names. Where the streets have no names. Where the streets have no names. We're still building and burning down love. Burning down love. And when I go there, go there with you. It's all I can do. Cities aflood, our love turns to rust. We're beaten and blown by the wind and trampled in dust. Show you a place high on the desert plain, where the streets have no names. Where the streets have no names. Where the streets have no names. We're still building and burning down love. Burning down love. And when I go there, I go there with you. It's all I can do.
Coming up, the news at 9-ish. But first, the team heads to Traverse City for a very special property pursuit. Traverse City, Michigan, with a vibrant downtown, natural beauty, and beautiful homes. But for many, finding that special place isn't always so easy. It's Property Pursuit, Traverse City. Looking to leave Chicago behind, this young professional couple is hoping to boomerang back to their hometown to start their family.
Hey, my name is Ben.
My name is Kit.
A little nervous, I guess.
So excited to be looking for our first home.
So, it says you're approved for $250. My name's Clover. One word, like Cher, Madonna, Gaga, like that. Tell me a little bit about yourselves, what you're looking for.
Three bedrooms.
Yeah, well, I think it's very important to keep your reality in check.
On the other side of the real estate spectrum, an eccentric billionaire and his 2 adopted children are looking for their 17th home.
Some people have worked very, very hard for their money, and my father is one of those people.
Tell me what you're looking for.
A house. A big house.
Before Daddy adopted me, I was a social media influencer.
My pride and joy, and that's Evan.
Dad, it's Eric. Before Daddy adopted me, I used to work in finance, and I was really looking forward to, Dad said when we get the new house that I can poop inside. Dad, look, they have toys!
That's great, Kevin. And I would like a saltwater moat, a guest house, a second guest house for when my guests have guests. We would like a labyrinth, but nothing too complicated.
Yeah, Kevin got lost last time.
He did.
You know, I think all of this is very doable.
Wonderful.
Clive and company are off to see what Clover has for them. Meanwhile, Ben and Kit's search brought them to Old Mission Peninsula. But there are a few stipulations for this state-owned property.
The only thing about this, you'd have to run the gift shop, but only for like 8 weeks out of the year.
The gift shop?
Yeah, and Pioneer clothing is always advised. You sew?
Still on Old Mission, they explored a very trendy option.
Tiny houses are all the rage. Guys, I'm so sorry. It's under contract. Let's go. Next one.
Well, that's strike 2 for Ben and Kit. Time to check in with Clive and his adopted tax deductions.
Is this the guest house?
Where's the rest of it? No one will come to play with me. Shut up, Jerome.
Whatever, I just think we should look at it. We're not even gonna live here most of the time anyways. Daddy just likes to buy houses so other people can't have them.
Look at this view!
How much would it cost to get this heated and maybe convert it to salt?
Dad,
look! LL Cool J, what are you doing?
We've got so many other places on our list.
Dad! Dad, I'm stuck!
Let's go!
Dad! I'm stuck! Dad!
Looking for an affordable home in Traverse City can be tricky.
This is actually a duplex. So you could rent out part of it when, if you'd like.
This is a cute little door.
Oh. It's actually, it's a little big on the inside than you would think.
Yeah.
It kind of concerns me that there's no
You know
wall.
what? There's...
I mean, we do get sunrises, I guess.
Oh, you look great in this place. You look just great. You look really at home.
It's weird that there's like a compost bin right in front of me.
Oh, very convenient,
but
though.
like,
I mean, I feel like we would have to like give up some of our, maybe we can't have a kid.
I guess if we're gonna have the Northern Michigan dream, you know, maybe part of that is you just have to accept you can't have kids.
Well, I appreciate you being really realistic about it.
What are we looking at for price here?
This is $249. So it's a little bit on the outside of your range.
Is there a bathroom even?
Well, actually, that's the compost. There's the compost right here.
Well, Ben and Kit couldn't see themselves in the duplex, but hope was not lost.
Something has not even hit the market yet. It's downtown. It's in your price range. You are the first to see it. There's going to be a bidding war, so I'm so excited.
Okay.
All right, you ready?
That's great. Let's
here we go.
I'm looking for it.
I knew there was a reason we went with Clover.
Oh, this is it. This is it.
Can't actually live in here.
I don't know. Maybe you didn't see it
this
online.
Isn't even like a tiny house.
Look
this
at this.
is like garbage house. This is where
literally
garbage lives.
garbage house.
Garbage lives in this.
Some of these may be garbage, but people are living in some of them. Actually, it's a very innovative development that cities like Traverse City are having to resort to, and it's in your price range.
No,
Yeah.
I don't know.
Let's look. Oh, what? It's full of trash.
Well, they haven't moved out yet. I told you, it just came on the market.
Who hasn't moved out
just
yet? The trash hasn't moved out yet?
We're educated, we work, we both have full-time jobs, like we can't afford anything.
I've showed you everything in your price range.
Should we just look, like, can we go inside?
Let's at least
Can we
go
look?
in.
Let's at least look.
Well, you
give
know
it
what?
the benefit of the doubt.
Buyers in this market is really tricky. One of the best features of this is the retractable sunroof.
I really enjoy Michigan. I like cherries, and I like barns, and I like snow cones.
I'm looking forward to exploring traverse.
Big boats and little boats and boats that are almost in between those two sizes.
I just wanted to move home. I just wanted to, that was it. I just wanted to go home.
That's it. That's all he wants.
Stay tuned. The news at 9ish is next. Good evening, and welcome to the news at 9ish. I'm Crystal Frost.
And I'm insert your name here, the station intern who was mistakenly told there'd be money in the news business.
It's December 144th, 2018 today, 114 days since Mayor Jim Carruthers declared that 2019 would not take place after organizers canceled the annual Cherry Tea Ball Drop on New Year's Eve.
The cancellation plunged the community into citywide panic, with families wandering the streets in terror and drunken 30-somethings facing down the abyss of their own mortality. Authorities at the canceled ball drop said they haven't seen so many triggered white people since someone tried to mess with the city's beloved concrete walls.
We start this evening with breaking news from the Grand Traverse County Commission, where commissioners are heading into hour 12 of what was supposed to be a 2-hour meeting. Commissioners who moved meeting times to 8 a.m. this year to make it crystal clear they really don't want to hear from residents have been unable to resolve a disagreement over what prayer should start the meeting. Although Jediism, the religion inspired by Star Wars, has been acknowledged by government bodies elsewhere, Commission Chair Rob Henschel has refused to allow the Jedi prayer on account of being a staunch Trekkie.
Speaking of nerds, Comic-Con 11 will make its way to the Grand Traverse Resort over Memorial Weekend. Hundreds of comic book fans will emerge from basements across northern Michigan to attend the area's largest comic book and pop entertainment expo. In related news, many of those same confused enthusiasts came out to support recent efforts to bring the Iron Man competition to Traverse City.
Yes, Ironman, a triathlon that combines swimming, biking, and running across Grand Traverse and Leelanau counties, received strong support from many local leaders, but unsurprisingly, dozens of people who have never utilized Clinch Park, the Bay, downtown Traverse City, or really any local roads, sidewalks, or trails came out against the competition, citing the large crowds it would bring. In an ironic twist, those same opponents happily battled crowds to save 50 cents on craft supplies at the opening of Hobby Lobby.
Hobby Lobby opened its doors in January in Buffalo Ridge Center, home to the only American flag that can be seen from space. Hobby Lobby hopes its new store will attract a large number of female customers, at least the ones that aren't on birth control.
In national news, American scientists joined their peers from around the world this month in achieving a historic first. The international team of scientists worked together to capture the first ever photograph taken of a black hole, seen here.
In other space-related news, the street whose gaping holes and desolate atmosphere convinced conspiracy theorists it served as the set for the moon landing is finally getting a makeover.
That's right. 8th Street is closing May 6th for reconstruction. Although the street closing is still 2 weeks away, the mood of locals is already ominously dark. Apparently, although every man, woman, and child within a 150-mile radius has demanded the repair of 8th Street, they didn't expect it to interfere with their actual lives. Reached for comment, city staff could only laugh heartily at the bitter irony of it all, then said quietly, "Have a fun summer, you monsters."
As we look ahead to summer, several organizations are gearing up for events this season. A new baseball team will make its debut in Traverse City after the owners of the Traverse City Beach Bums sold the team and ballpark to new management. The new owners asked the public to vote on a new team name, then set everyone's suggestions on fire, and chose the name Traverse City Pit Spitters.
Breaking news this week as the National Cherry Festival announced an addition to the Pepsi Bayside Music Stage lineup. Well, joining the obligatory country act, yet another creepy puppet act, and a band that's played the stage so many times they're actually living in Cat Pay's basement, will be hip-hop artist Nelly. This latest announcement proves that careers are not dead after accusations of sexual misconduct, thanks to Traverse City.
It's getting hot in here.
So
Yeesh.
hot.
Well, the Traverse City Film Festival has finally resolved its dispute with Boston Light and Sound over allegations of $160,000 in unpaid invoices. Although festival personnel claimed they'd halted their search for a new director while the lawsuit played out, rumors have circulated the organization may have found its next leader who shares a kindred approach to vendors.
In other arts news, Traverse City Arts Commissioners unanimously selected artist Bobby McGee Lopez of Colorado to paint a new mural in the Clinch Park Tunnel. Even though Lopez has created over 45 murals in the last 5 years alone, he isn't local, therefore igniting a small but noisy crowd of commenters claiming they know someone who could do it better. When asked about the controversy, Arts Commissioner said, "Listen, guys, Glenn Wolfe can't do everything."
Hey, you know what else wasn't made by a Traverse City native?
No, enlighten me.
Everything. The Park Place Hotel, built by Chicago architect Benjamin Marshall, the Lyric Theater, which became the State Theater that we're sitting in right now, was built by Julius Steinberg, who was from Poland and the town's first and last Jewish resident. The TC State Bank building, the village at Grand Traverse Commons, the Reynolds Yonkoff Funeral Home, all made possible by Perry Hanna, who hailed from Pennsylvania. In fact, experts say the only thing real locals have contributed over the years is yelling at people for making noise from their porches in Central neighborhood.
Understandable.
I get it.
And now we'd like to take a quick break to thank our sponsors for supporting the news at 9ish. First up is marijuana. Legal now in Michigan in both medical and recreational forms, and available to buy absolutely nowhere. We'd also like to thank CBD Products, which, in addition to helping my co-anchor and I through this broadcast, are single-handedly keeping family video in business.
And now, from the game makers who brought you Grandview Theft Auto, comes a new Traverse City game, Frogger, Grandview Parkway. Dodge and weave traffic as you try to make it safely across the road from Hotel Indigo to the volleyball courts. This exciting video game lets you play as favorite characters, including Mom with Stroller, Cherry Festival tourist who's lost, old man stopping in traffic to admire clouds, 8-year-old who's weirdly unsupervised, defiant millennial who stops for no one, dad who insists on bringing everything to the beach in one trip, and informed local who looks carefully both ways and still gets crushed by a car. Frogger, Grandview Parkway, the game that's way more fun to play than real life.
Well, it's hard to find feel-good stories in a community that is so devoid of ideas. The local TED Talk literally had to cancel its pitch night. But nonetheless, we persisted. We wanted to mention a few stories this year where our community didn't let us down.
The community rallied to help musician Levi Britton this year as he recovered from heart surgery, approved $107 million in funding for our schools, moved forward on several new affordable housing developments, and was selected for a special partnership between nonprofit Michael's Place and NPR StoryCorps to help grieving families. And the Women of Impact 100 gave more than $123,000 each to two nonprofits last fall, including addiction treatment services and communities in schools, and will donate $304,000 to 3 new nonprofits this year. So congratulations, ladies, on actually doing something instead of just whining about things like most Traverse City ticker commenters.
And amidst those inspiring stories, we had also hoped to celebrate Rotary's success in fighting to eradicate polio over the last 30 years. Rotary has worked to reduce polio cases by more than 99.9%. Well, unfortunately, 2 recent tweets from Jenny McCarthy negated that work and sent us right back to 1979. So close, Rotary, so close.
Well, along with our dreams of eliminating vaccine-preventable diseases, we said goodbye to several other things we loved this year. Here's a brief recap of what we lost.
Watching the news at 9-ish, and may God bless 2019 whenever it arrives.
Rotary's stated purpose is to bring together business and professional leaders to provide humanitarian service and advance goodwill and peace around the world. Rotary's official motto, Service Above Self, dates back to our founding in 1905. The chorus selected a song from the Christian songbook written and sung by Marty Haugen, entitled Who Will Speak? Mr. Haugen's message so closely exemplifies how Rotarians practice service above self in their daily lives that we changed the title to Who Will Serve, illustrating how Rotarians fulfill their stated purpose of doing good in the world here and around the globe. Chorus.
will be heard. Who will serve if you don't?
Who will serve for the shunned and the outcast? Who will serve for the people with haste? Who will serve so their voice will be heard? Oh, who will serve if you don't? Who will serve if you don't? Who will serve if you don't? Who will serve so their voice will be heard? Oh, who will serve if you don't? Who will work for the thousands of homeless? Who will work in the ghettos and streets? Who will work so their voice will be heard? Oh, who will work if you don't?
Never give up, no, never give up, no, never give up, no, never give up, no, 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 never, 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 no, never, never give up. Bumbalila, 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 if you don't, bumbalila, if you don't, who will serve if you don't? Bumbalila.
So that's our show. We hope you'll have a laugh or two, or shed a tear, or heard a favorite tune. We thank you all for laughter and applause on cue. Because of you, our coda comes too soon.
But we'll be here to roast our friends again next year, still having fun with issues of the day. So come ye back to look and laugh and hear and cheer, and you and we will see the sunshine, not the gray.
So that's our show, ladies and gentlemen. Thanks so much for supporting Rotary Good Works in our community. See you next time.
So come